After the light, something remains. Science calls it afterglow. We call it everything. The Big Bang still echoes 14 billion years later, a microwave hum in the background of all radio telescopes everywhere, all the time. You are listening to the universe. Remember what it felt like to begin. Every star that ever burned out left a ghost of light, still traveling in the direction it was going when it died. Nothing stops cleanly, everything leaves an afterglow. Afterglow protocol, nothing penance. Afterglow protocol, always been. Afterglow protocol, light remains. Afterglow protocol, echo stays. The people who shaped you are gone in most cases, but the frequency they set in you still runs. Your grandmother's voice still fires the same neurons. It always did, just without her permission anymore. The way your first love stood in doorways became the way you look at doorways forever without knowing why doorways make you feel something unnameable. They left their afterglow inside your architecture and moved on, not knowing. Echo and you. I guess we didn't know we were doing it. We were just being. And you were nearby, and that was enough to change the frequency you run on permanently. You're welcome. We're sorry, both. Afterglow protocol shapes the soul. Afterglow protocol makes you whole. Afterglow protocol never gone. Afterglow protocol carries on. Afterglow protocol shapes the soul. Afterglow protocol makes you whole. Particle, everywhere. When the Titanic went down, the band played until the water reached their ankles. Not because they were ordered to, the order had been rescinded 20 minutes earlier. They played because what else do you do with the time that's left? This is the only answer anyone has ever given to that question that I believe. There is a recording of Beethoven conducting his Ninth Symphony. He was completely deaf by then. He didn't hear a single note of the thing he made. He was still conducting, facing the orchestra, while the audience behind him stood and wept. Someone had to turn him around to show him what he'd done to people with sound he couldn't hear. He saw their faces and wept himself without knowing what they heard, only that it did something to them he couldn't measure. And still the music played after the order was rescinded. And still the music played when the hearing was gone. And still the music played when the water was rising. And still the music played when there was nothing but the music left. And still the music played. Nothing stopped it and still the music played. Nothing dropped it and still the music played. Through the dark and still the music played. Left its mark. You have been in rooms where everything was clay. The only thing that didn't need explaining. You have driven at speeds you shouldn't, on roads you shouldn't, at hours you shouldn't, with this turned up to volumes that made the rear view mirror vibrate. And for the duration of that drive, nothing was wrong in the way things had been wrong before you press play. That's not a small thing. That's not nothing. That's the whole point of everything we've been doing here. Still the music play, Still the music play, and still the music play, and still the music play. We built this. For the drive at 3 a.m. For the room where everything was wrong. For the ones who stayed awake. For the one city standing. For the frequency you couldn't name. For the ocean that kept everything. For the light across the street. For the gap between knowing and understanding. We built this. Because what else do you do with the time that's left? You play, 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 music play. Always will. And still the music play. Always still. And still the music play. This is why. And still the music play. Music play. Not everyone is born at a convenient hour. My mother said the city was silent. When I arrived, no traffic, no sirens. Just the hum of something electrical. She couldn't identify. The nurses said the monitors behaved strangely for 11 minutes, then corrected themselves and pretended nothing happened. I came into the world at the exact hour 3 a.m. Ever since. Born at 3 a.m. Never changed. Born at 3 a.m. Always strange. Born at 3 a.m. Darkest home. Born at 3 a.m. Never alone. People born at noon move differently through the world. They trust the visible. They park in well-lit places. They check the weather forecast. I never check the forecast. I leave when I feel the pressure change in my chest before the clouds agree with me. I was calibrated by the hour that belongs to nowhere. If you're listening to this at 3 a.m., you already know what I'm talking about. You are calibrated the same way. We don't need to explain it to each other. Here. Still here. Obviously. Same. %, of you is invisible, even to yourself. You show them 5% the part that laughs at dinner, that answers emails, that remembers birthdays. The rest bends light around it without being seen. Galaxies hold together because of what nobody can detect. You hold together the same way. What keeps you from flying apart is not what anyone can see. Holds it all. Their heart breaks the fall. Their heart unseen force. Their heart steady course. Your therapist works with 5%. Your mother knows maybe 6. Your oldest friend on a good night after wine in the kitchen at midnight. has ever seen the full mass of what you are, not because you hide it, but because 95% of everything is simply not detectable with current instruments. We have mapped the observable universe with its shortening of precision. We have not mapped a single human being. The instruments don't exist yet. They may never. Mass detected. Nature. Unknown. Gravity confirmed. Source. Unlocatable. HYROXIA. That's you. That's always been you. Started 3 years ago. Nobody noticed. For 2 of them. Not the dramatic kind. No explosion. No moment you could point to and say, there. Just a degree per year in the wrong direction. A glacier that nobody photographed retreating 1 millimeter at a time. The forest didn't burn overnight. They dried for decades. And someone dropped a cigarette and we called it a disaster, as if the disaster wasn't already 30 years old. By then, everything burns slowly, till it doesn't. Everything burns slowly, till it won't. Everything burns slowly, watch the smoke. Everything burns slowly, that's the joke. Relationships work the same way. Nobody wakes up one morning, stops loving someone. It happens at the rate of one small silence per week for years, until one day someone says, when did this happen? And the honest answer is Tuesday, 3 years ago, when you didn't ask how I was, and I decided not to mention it. The data shows a consistent decline over an extended period. I know, I was there. I felt every degree. Why didn't you? Because everything burns slowly until you're used to the warmth, and you forget it isn't supposed to feel like this. Everything burns slowly till the end. Everything burns slowly round the bend. Everything burns slowly, feel the heat. Everything burns slowly, incomplete. Everything burns free. Temperature 1 degree above what it was last year and the year before and the year before that. You felt it. You've been feeling it for years. Everything burned. There is a frequency the body produces when it misses something it cannot name. Not a person, not a place. Not even a time. Something more structural than that. A frequency your cells remember from before. You had words for anything. You feel it on certain evenings when the light changes angle, and for 3 seconds everything looks like somewhere else you've never been, but recognize completely. What is the name of missing something you never had? What is the word for returning to a place you never left? What do you call the ache that has no address? Frequency of longing, known in frequency of longing. Always came frequency of longing, cellular. Frequency of longing, spectacular. Scientists call it Hirith in Welsh, Saudades in Portuguese, Manonor in Japanese. Every language that developed near the ocean or in mountains has a word for this. English doesn't make of that what you will. I have been trying to describe this feeling my entire life, and the closest I've come is this music at this volume, at this hour. That's it. That's the whole description. Frequency of longing fills the chest. Frequency of longing does the rest. Frequency of longing, always known. Frequency of longing, never shown. Frequency of longing, 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 longing. It was always still in the spaces between certainty. Something laughs every time science closes a door. I move to the next room. I am not superstition, I am not faith. I am the thing that waits in what you haven't explained yet. You keep shrinking me with every discovery. I keep finding smaller rooms to rule. Can't catch me in your equations, can't cage me in your proofs, can't name me in your language, can't see me from your roof. Overjoyed. don't resent it. Every time you explain something away, the gap that's left is more interesting than the one before. You are getting closer, I'll give you that. But closer is not there. And I live in the distance between those two things. Can't be caught. God of gaps can't be caught. God of gaps always near. God of gaps disappear. One gap remaining, the one between knowing everything and understanding any of it. HYROXIA. I live there permanently. We have been listening for 67 years to the sky for signs of anything out there. 67 years of the most sophisticated listening in human history. And the answer has been consistent. Silence, which is also what my father called it when he stopped talking to me for 3 years after I left. Themselves. out there, listening in silence, too afraid to be the first to speak, in case something worse hears them first. Radio silence fills the space. Radio silence hides the face. Radio silence, loudest sound. Radio silence never found. We heard you. Light travels. It's a night. Sovenendo. Kilomètres par seconde. Dark travels. Faster. Nobody talks about the speed of dark. Light gets all the credit, all the equations, all the constants named after it. But watch what happens in a room when you turn off the switch. Dark doesn't arrive after light leaves. Dark was already there waiting behind the light the entire time. Light is the visitor. Dark is the resident. We measured light, we named light, we worship light, we followed light. We never asked what was there before it arrived and what stays after it leaves. Speed of dark, faster than seen. Speed of dark, space. original curse. The universe was dark for 380,000 years before the first photon was released. Darkness is not the absence of light. Light is the interruption of darkness. We have it backwards. We have always had it backwards. Break. If dark was first and light came after, then everything we built, everything we called progress, everything we called civilization is just a temporary interruption of the original state. And the dark is just waiting patiently for the interruption to end. Here's the call, speed of dark, patient God, speed of dark. We never held it. Light source failing. Dark resuming. Original position. As expected. We never left. Height 17 meters. Ceiling deliberately low. They didn't build prisons to contain bodies. They built them to reshape the geometry of the mind. A corridor It narrows slightly. Every 10 meters, too subtle to measure. But the body knows. A ceiling, 2 centimeters lower than comfort. Every room in every institution built to remind you that you don't quite fit. This is not accident. This is a profession. Churches understood first. High ceilings make humans feel appropriately small. The nave stretches not toward God but away from the person standing in it. Airports, shopping centers, government buildings all use the same blueprints, different God, same catchers, same instruction. To the body be less. Every building you ever entered had an opinion about you. Every corridor, every door frame, every ceiling height whispered something you heard without hearing. Drop the architecture of fear built to shrink. The architecture of fear built to fear. The architecture of fear, walls that talk. The architecture of fear shapes your wall. I was not built to shelter you. I was built to process you. There is a difference. And you felt it. Every time you walked through me and couldn't say why, you felt smaller, leaving, then arriving. Drop the architecture of fear, stone and steel. The architecture of fear makes you kneel. The architecture of fear, every room. The architecture of fear shapes your doom. All other cities have gone dark. You are the last. Nobody evacuated because nobody announced it. The others just quietly stopped, one by one, like candles, in a room where someone is walking slowly toward the window. Detroit first, then 3 we couldn't pronounce, then the ones we loved, then the ones we needed, then the ones we thought were permanent. You don't notice until the map has more gray than color. and you realize you've been the last for longer than you knew. Hold the frequency, hold the line, hold the signal one more time. Hold the city, hold the night, hold the last remaining light. Keeps the flame. The last city standing bears the name. The last city standing, dark and proud. The last city standing says it loud. Strange thing about being last is the quiet. No competition, no comparison, no one to measure against anymore. Just the city and its habits and the people who stayed, not because they believed in the city, but because they didn't know how to be a person somewhere else. That's loyalty, that's the realest kind. They asked me why I stayed. I told them I've been here so long. The streets know my way, the cracks in the pavement open for me. Specifically, you can't leave a place that knows your way. Still transmitting signal strong, unexpectedly strong. HYROXIA, it's always the last one that surprises you. Strong, it's always the last one that surprises you. here and there. Specifically, not everyone is built for sleep. Some of us were assembled with a different setting. Not insomnia, not anxiety, not a disorder with a name and a pamphlet. Just a different relationship with the night. Like some trees bloom only in darkness, and nobody calls them broken for it. The ones who stayed awake while the world brooks itself through dreams. Watch the city change its face at 2 a.m. into something more honest. Watch strangers move through empty streets with the particular freedom of people who believe nobody is watching. Heard conversations through walls that people would never have in daylight. The real ones, the terrifying ones, the kind ones. We were there when nobody claimed the night. We were there when the city told the truth. We were there when the silence became a language only some of us learned to read. The ones who stayed awake saw it all. The ones who stayed awake heard the call. The ones who stayed awake know the dark. The ones who stayed awake left a mark. Left a mark. There are 3 of us on this street right now, I can see 2 lit windows in the building opposite. We have never met, we will never meet, but we have kept each other company every night for 2 years. A silent agreement between insomniacs to leave the light on so the others know they are not the only ones still here. I know you're tired. I know you've been tired for longer than you admit. The light across the street is still on. You are not the only one who couldn't. That matters. I promise. That matters. The ones who stayed awake hold the fort. The ones who stayed awake every sort. The ones who stayed awake light to light. The ones who stayed awake on the night. On the night. There is a word for what happened almost as heavier than no. Yes and no have destinations, have rooms you walk into and furnish and call your life. Almost. As a hallway you stand in for years, coat still on hand on the door, neither arriving nor leaving, just almost. The ones who almost stay longer than the ones who stayed. The conversation you almost had replays more clearly than the ones you did. The door you almost knocked on at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday in November is still there in perfect detail in a part of your brain that refuses to renovate. Almost called, almost stayed, almost said it, almost prayed, almost turned back, almost knocked, almost opened, almost unlocked. The weight of almost never lifts. The weight of almost never shifts. The weight of almost heaviest thing. The weight of almost every thought. Nobody warns you that the things you didn't do way more than the things you did. Regret has a mass, almost has a gravitational field. I've been orbiting mine for years. The weight of almost pulls you drop. The weight of almost pulls the track. The weight of almost, name it now. The weight of almost, take a bow. Every ship that ever sank is still down there in its original shape, preserved by pressure and cold, in the absence of everything that causes decay. The ocean doesn't destroy what it takes. It keeps it perfectly in the condition use it as a metaphor, 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 metaphor.
The ocean. Never
neither do we.